Aye, lads.
Phoenix. Learn Phoenix. Learn Phoenix, huh? Okay. Try a little Phoenix action. I mean, you get bodied by graveyard tape, but... One Boomerang Basic. One? I've also only got 3 Phoenix as well, yeah. Ah! That's not a card I want to see. Wait, why? I'm playing best of 1. Oh no. Fuck's sake. Wait, you have no lessons in your sideboard? Oh my god, because I'm playing best. Alright, get me out of here. Get me out of here. The lesson cards are all in the best of 3 portion of the sideboard. What a scam. Pioneer best of 3. Get me in. Huge sample size, thank you. Okay, what is this graveyard cheese? Striped River Winder. Absolutely no clue what I'm playing against. Is this a Cavero deck? There's a Talpa. Shetland. Have it gain reach until end of turn. Yes. What? What? That is not how that's... What just happened? What the absolute fuck? I blinked, what happened? I don't know. I do not know. How hard is it to get a fucking Phoenix out? Jesus. These pathways are so dog, aren't they? Get him, bird! Get him! I hope they don't reanimate as a Talpa and kill me. That'd suck. Are there no take-backsies in Arena like in the World Championships? What happened? Whoever it was that allowed the take-back, I have mucho respect for. That's how it should be, man. Need honor in this world. The Phoenix is insane. Talent Phoenix. What a deck. Seth Manfield got like 3. That's fine, innit? Oh, they're playing Caveiro. Well, why such a weird selection of creatures, though? Hey guys, where's my graveyard hate? I have nothing to sideboard. A Brazen Borrower. One actively would have lost him a match. So what, man? So what? You're watching to see a guy play Magic against another guy. Not to go, actually, what your play's against the rules, therefore you lose the game. Your opponent proceeds to the next stage of the tournament. It's fine. If it was cheating, that's different. But if it was just a like an honest mistake, who cares? The difference is they're playing for a lot of money. Who gives a fuck, man? If they're playing for a lot of money and someone makes a mistake with the rules, why don't we point out they've made a mistake, go back, and then let the guy face off against the other guy and see who wins? And whoever wins can take home the money. How's that for a good idea? Sloppy play was rewarded. What do you mean sloppy play, man? Phoenix quite hard to get out. People take life too serious. You're not wrong, brother. You're not wrong. Anyways, I'm absolutely dead. Maybe we can one-shot them. I'm not sure who takes who seriously. So what actually happened? Show them why they call you the Alpha Striker. Well, I couldn't even get my Phoenix out there, but even if I could, it would have been what, 7 damage or so? Not exactly. The mana base in this deck is so fucking bad. He said, "Can I take that back?" And then they kept playing. We should arrest that guy, huh? Someone played Cavern of Souls named Spider, cast a spider. Seth tried to quench it, realised the oopsie, and took it back. When you say took it back, do you mean, like, what does that mean? Do you mean he just put the card back into his hand, or did they say, "Hey man, I forgot that was on Spider. Can I put that back in my hand?" And then the other guy said, "Yeah." He asked and they both agreed. Oh no. Shit, man. Guys? I'm under attack. I'm under attack from the Soul Turn 2 Soul Flare. He placed the card onto the table. It's just like... This is why I don't want to play paper, man. My opponent did that to me and said, "Can I take that back?" I would just say yes. And I would hope that if they did that, if I did it to them, that they would also say yes. Like, we're just trying to play a game here. This is crazy. Why the fuck would you say yes? Because, like, it's... Why not? Well, Hexproof pretty good against Brazen Borrower. So I guess I'll not take it. Why... Why just not have... Oh. Okay, I finally read the card. Vigilance, Double Strike, Haste, Hexproof. That is beatable. The Crokeyz I know would never let the opponent get any advantage. I don't know, man. I can say with absolute, unequivocal certainty that if my opponent did that to me, I'd say, yeah, that's fine, man. Honestly, if you would try and get an advantage out of that, you need to get a fucking grip of yourself. You've forgotten the reason you're playing in the first place. Okay, so how do we kill, like, I can stay alive for a while here. Any ideas how we might go about actually winning? Target creature blocks this turn if able. But it's got hexproof though, mate. What can I learn into? Nothing? Fair. I can bring a bird out at least. Have I cast 3 instants or sorceries this turn? Or... no, 2, right? 2? It's a lot of dudes. For real, what psychopath plays 3 bird? This is not my deck, man. Did the job though. We beat a turn 2 Soul Flare. I mainly think it's scuffed that Seth won the title for best Magic player while fumbling his turns, like someone playing the deck for the first time. Yeah, no shit, man. You're what? It's a fucking Magic tournament, bro. It's like... it's just... they play, what, 10 games or something? And it just so happens to be the guy that wins 10 in a row in that particular stretch of games. Like, it's not... Human makes mistakes. I don't actually know if I'm in the minority or not on this, to be honest. Do, 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 do. I think the angry people are just louder. Maybe. I just think like, it's the World Championships of Magic, okay? Like, Seth Manfield knows that Cavern of Souls prevents counterspells on a specific creature type. On that specific instance, if you forgot about it, it's not like if you enforce this rule where he can't take that back, that you have proven that Seth Manfield does not know how Cavern of Souls works, and therefore cannot possibly be the Magic the Gathering World Champion. It's like, it's just pointless, isn't it? Cheating is a completely different thing, but... like, Seth Manfield is in that game because he's pretty good at Magic. He does not become not good at Magic because he forgot about Cavern of Souls. Right? It's crazy. That's not the thing people are upset about. Okay, go on, tell me what you're upset about. The big controversy was not the Quench, it was the Boomerang one. Okay, well I don't know what the Boomerang one is. What happened? He took back a Boomerang Basics that was on the battlefield for 30 seconds that would have decked him. What? How was it on the battlefield for 30 seconds? It's a sorcery. He cast it, spent 30 seconds thinking about his talent triggers, and then took it back. Okay, well that one's a little different to the Quench thing. You maybe should have led with that one. It's still allowed in the rules. If it's allowed in the rules, that's fine then, isn't it? But that one's different for me because if my opponent did that to me, I would say no, fuck you. But if they did the quench thing, I would say that. If they asked me, I would say no. If they asked me about the quench thing, I would say yes. That's okay. Because that is making a mistake playing your deck. That's not making a mistake that like would be solved if the quench thing, like if you got a fucking Sharpie out and wrote human on the caverns, you wouldn't make that mistake, right? But obviously you're not going to do that to your cards. That's very different to just playing your deck poorly. The post-it note meta? Yeah, boy. I like this deck, man. A huge red tag saying spider. Is that a spider? Never mind the bullshit. Bitch, what are you trying to prove, man? What are you trying to prove here? That you're better than Seth at Magic because you would never have made that mistake with a cavern? You might not. You could go your entire life never making that mistake with a cavern. He is still better at this game than you. Like, what it's... That has absolutely no bearing on how good you are at Magic. And they're at a competition to see who's the best player of Magic. What's the big deal? What the fuck is this? Exchange opponent's life total with this creature's toughness. I can't imagine they're playing that card for no reason. I just don't know what the reason is. Oh, with Cauldron, okay. The decking thing is completely different. The decking is just a actual gameplay error, right? I'll try Annul then. The inability to punish mistakes by a player because judges let scuffed plays fly is in direct opposition to competition. Brother, you gotta stop, man. If you can't tell the difference between the quench thing and the boomerang thing, you're a psychopath, bro. Like you are a psychopath. It's so obviously completely different. What are you talking about? They're talking about the cavern thing. That person is talking about a cavern, or they were originally. Hate to see a lizard. Is this Greasefang again? Oh no, I guess they've got FOMO for that weird tree thing. I tap my lands for the color of mana that they produce. This lizard is farming me. Pay 2 life and a card to deal 1 damage to face. Nice. Pay 3 life and a card to make a 1/1. How do I win this game, chat? I'm not gonna win with a cruise I can't cast. That's for sure. Cannot defeat a fat-ass lizard. Probably not. I'm not gonna win if I block, that's for sure. There's no need to interpret rules in poker, that's all I'm saying. MTG tourneys are a joke. Maybe, man, but I don't know. It's just a bit, it's all a bit anal, innit? Like, what is the core reason why you turned that stream on and you were watching the game between Seth and his opponent? It was the 2 core reasons. One was to see who is the better player, and the other one was to see which decks are good. Like, whether someone makes a mistake with Cavern or not does not affect either of those 2 things. It just literally doesn't fucking matter. It's crazy. The decking thing. I'd have to see it with my own eyes, but you're certainly painting a picture that it's a little sus. No rules were broken, it's pretty straightforward. Yeah. I mean, like, whether rules were broken or not is, like, cut and dry, though, right? I'm coming more from a vibe standpoint, you know? Like, the vibes of the cavern is fine. The vibes of the boomerang, not so much. What's the rule that lets him do that? Like when you put a card on the stack, it's not actually on the stack for a while? What is the rule? As long as no information is gained since the card has been played, can be taken back, something like that. Well, and that just applies to every card you ever cast? Oh, good. Sometimes a player will realise that they have made a wrong decision after making a play. If that player has not gained any information since taking the action, and they wish to make a different decision, a judge may allow that player to change their mind. Bears. But like, why? I don't understand why. Why do you need a judge for that? So. I mean, they've either gained information or they haven't. So basically, it's sanctioned corruption. Lightning Axe can be a little awkward, can't it? People talking about MTG like FIFA. Yeah, it's just so insane, man. Card game shit gets serious. I played a game of Uno against my son last night, and he played a card and then said, no, I want to play a different card, and I said that's okay and let him play the other card. But I should have called in a judge probably. You should have said resolves. Yeah. This happened again. I clicked resolve. What? That's twice that's happened. It couldn't have been a double click because my cursor's in the bottom right of the screen to click accept on reach. Ask for a take back. Yeah, gonna need one, haven't I? I'm gonna need one. I assume dead. Should have called a judge. Uno is not a joke. I love Uno, man. You know, I hadn't ever actually played Uno until maybe like 2 years ago. It was the first time I ever played it. A great game. What's your strats with like the powered cards? I don't know what they're actually called. Do you play those early, mid, or late? I try and hold them as long as possible. Seems like that's the best play, but... I think. That does make, it does make sense in theory. Because not only... They always have the same effect, of course. But the longer you hold them, the more information you'll have when you use the card, right? You'll be able to use it at a better time. And also, like, if someone's got 5 cards, you tell them to draw 2 up to 7. That's way better for them than if they've got 2 and they're drawn to 4, right? Streamers heavily regrets tapping into this internet drama. Ah, fucking... It's just... Yes, I do. Yes, I do. We're learning about Uno strategy too. Do they have an Uno Worlds? I need to watch that, man. I'm sure they do. Rebrand to Uno keys. Is there an online Uno client? There must be. I'd like to play a few games of Uno, man. Play a couple of games of Uno at the start of tomorrow's stream. There's one called Uno Verse. I'm in. I guess we'll just make more otters, man. What's the worst that could happen? One mana 6/6. Yep. One mana 6/6 that can draw cards later in the game too. Pretty nasty. Otters, otters, otters. Still don't understand why this deck only has 3 Phoenix. I think I've only... This is match like 3 with a deck. I've only reanimated a Phoenix once. It's a little weird. Demon Wall is an artifact. Okay, and Annul's pretty good here. Am I winning? Nope. I'm 1-2 so far with this deck. Not winning at all. Alright, chat, give me the Uno tech. Uno verse. Is that... Can I get that on Steam? Or have you just made that up? Is that a real game? You made that up? Okay. Fair. Very fair. Oh no! Huh? There is an Uno game on Steam though. You know my next question, right? Okay, that's enough Pioneer for one life. Hope you enjoyed the Pioneer segment of the stream. It's literally just called Uno. Okay. Ecuador. Ecuador.